As you are going in there now, go and cooperate with the Speaker, other members of the House of Assembly of Kogi State, and be part of those that will support Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo. Are you getting my point? In everything that comes to the assembly, everything. Even if you don't understand.
Holy Book says, my people perish because they lack knowledge. You people thought that they are just mercy. This is what we call ignorance of the highest order. This is how democracy is practiced in Nigeria. If you like, you believe it or not, this is how it's been practiced in Nigeria. Then tell me why someone would just, find his way to the seat and then forget about what is happening to the people. There is nothing like election anymore in Nigeria. Everything is done by selection. Now, former governor, a man that his own case was made public, how much he stole from the state boss, how he milked Kogi State. The former governor of Kogi State milked the state, and EFCC invited him. EFCC retained him. EFCC did a whole lot of things, but what did EFCC now do? EFCC now freed him and are running after small Yahoo boys, are leaving the Yahoo men alone. Governor Yahaya Bello of Kogi State, former, was seen ordering current elected members of Kogi State House of Assembly to sit on the floor, also directing them to obey and pass without questioning anything. The current governor, his house boy, his boy, Ododo, the same thing is happening to Edo State. When you put a cap that is meant for a chief on a clown head, he becomes the chief of clown. This is what we are experiencing in Nigeria. Take it or leave it, because this is not the democracy of our country. Of course, he probably bankrolled and sold to their election. Just the same way Wike came out and told Nigerians that I bought the form for everybody. Then when he was controlling the state, including the governor that was, suspended, people were saying, yeah, we are trying to talk about godfatherism. When I need to hear, don't do. None. Those statements are not just instructions, but staying warning with him holding his ear. That's a signal to them that they dare not have a mind of their own, because he still controls them. When you send a child on an errand, he can afford to hit anybody and say, yes, my father covers me. If it is a sane country that is, the thinking faculty and the system is working very well, this man would have been behind counter. Yes, Yahaya Bello would have been behind counters. I don't blame him. I blame the Nigerian corrupt judiciary. I blame the system that allows criminals, sycophants, and mediocres to be parading themselves as leaders. They're even hailing him, calling him original. What a shame. Just the same way they will come and clap when Tinubu is making statements that are not relevant. What do you mean by a fish? A dead fish is not going to be sweet in the soup. And people will clap. We have been clapping ourselves to the under. Just the same way the late president said, from top to bottom. Nigeria is top to bottom when I play. Someone came and told us that it is not just the judiciary, our people too, mumu. That's why these men are so powerful and they worship them. It's not due. Fighting for this kind of poor and oriented people is just waste of time. Yahaya almighty Kogi State. What a clown. When I tell you that when the chief cap is being placed on a clown's head, is ordering elected people like his slaves. What a sane country we find ourselves. A lot of people in Nigeria don't even understand what democracy is all about. If you even find out how many of these people, how many of them sitting on the ground are even graduates from secondary school. They are even graduates from secondary school. What a disgusting shame. If this is what politics is all about, man, I'd rather be a farmer that Buhari said to be there supporting all this madodo that is happening. Pray Nigeria doesn't happen to you or any of your family members. So this is obtainable in the US because someone came and told me that Donald Trump did it. He said it is not a new thing. Donald Trump set a precedent in America. He set a precedent in America like this. So now you want to compare yourself with America. That's why I say, may Nigeria not happen to you because you won't find a way to validate. We want to find a way to validate Paul Ahmed Tinubu failed government. That is why you're saying even in abroad it happened. What a sane country. I say it again, may Nigeria not happen.